Hello all, and welcome to my review of Runaways uh, for, what's it called, Young Justice. The episode is entitled Runaways, and I have to say, I know I may be the only one of the few people actually old enough to remember this reference, but I kind of had a feeling of when the Super Friends expanded beyond expansion, and they all had, ethnic characters. And I love the whole line that ties Long Shadow says back when he is confronting Red Volcano. He said, "Don't stereotype." Of course, I kept thinking, well, where's the Jewish kid? Where's the Italian kid? Um, where is the South? Wait, no, wait, they had a South American kid. Um, but where is the Persian or Arab kid? Oh, when they did that. But let us get started now. Um, Nathan Tryon, aka Neutron, and four other teenagers, including Virgil Hawkins and Tyler Shadow, are being tested at the Star Laboratory in Taos, New Mexico. And they're really, as teenagers tend to do, get moody that the fact that they can't leave. They're tired, they want to go home, but the people in charge, including one of their fathers, Eduardo Dorado Sr., tells his son, "You can't go home. We still have to find out what it is you are." And they're like ready to all break out. Of course, they don't have a plan. Another reason why I think that the Super Friends is because Edward Dorado is basically El Dorado. The girl obviously has some connection to samurai, or is based on samurai. Tai Long Shadow, we all know, is based on one Long Shadow, and Long Shadow was based on Apache Chief. So we can just say he's Apache Chief, and Virgil Hawkins, as we all know, is Static Shock. So they come out, they break out. Nathaniel Tryon is like, guys don't break out, but they do. Um, Ty calls his friend Jaime Reyes, the Blue Beetle. And he's like, "What? You left? This is ridiculous stuff. I'm coming to you." And he tries to, and as Blue Beetle, he tries to convince him to go back. They don't want to go back. Meanwhile, Red Volcanoes, somehow it was reactivated. And is coming for the Talisman because the Amazo robot that had been busted when the Justice League Justice League headquarters on Earth was destroyed is being shipped there. All except the head, which we don't find out till later because they didn't want to keep all the body parts together, I'm guessing. Now, um, so Jaime eventually, or Blue Beetle, I should say, eventually tells Ty and all the others that he is Jaime Reyes, and they should all go back. Like I say, they don't want to go back, but then they find out Volcano is taking it, even though even though Edward Dorado Jr. is not that fond of his father, he still wants to go back there and save his dad. So they all do that. They all get out. Blue Beetle is working on a red volcano with all the power thing, and this eventually, the press comes after they rid him, and he gets, the press all wants to interview him. Now, after all of that happens, what's it say? We find out that uh, Blue Beetle has been what we thought when we saw last week. Blue Beetle has been totally dismantled or reprogrammed by Green Beetle on behalf of Black Beetle, and they're all setting up for this. Also, for those who haven't, I suggest you at least sign the petition on change.org. Of course, there are at least 2 petitions on change.org, so you may want to sign both of them. One has already 19,000 people have signed, and another one has about 9,000 people have signed to try and save young Justice. We know it's a near impossibility, but if we all get together, we can save young Justice. I'm hoping in the Super Bowl for overtimes, first time in the 47-year history of that. Also, one last thing about the whole Super Friends thing. This thing also made me think of the Justice League episode called Ultimen, or Justice League United episode Ultimen, which in fact was based on the Super Friends expansion, ethnically wise, of all the new heroes. The only ones they didn't have were the Wonder Twins. There were no Wonder Twins. Why didn't they have the Wonder Twins? Please, you gotta put them in, or at least to have put them in, because you might be canceled by now. Anyway, tell me what you think. Bye-bye.